Very local news. Welcome to Very Local News. I'm Claire.
And I'm Peter. Here is this week's news.
Wednesday was Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent, and a day when millions of Catholics pretend they're in the Great Depression and couldn't get work down at the docks.
With dozens of tears, our foreheads were dirty with ashes. We began this Lenten season by considering our sins and feeling ashamed.
I found some pieces of nuts in my bottom drawer. We figured out that there was a mouse living under my bedroom cabinet. Well, I always wanted a quiet roommate, but I didn't expect him to be so hairy.
As you can imagine, we were pretty upset that there was a mouse in our house. I mean, he wasn't even paying rent.
So we went to Louis to buy a mousetrap.
Claire, it's pronounced Lou's.
Whatever. We got a mousetrap, which we loaded up with peanut butter, some jelly, a little bit of red pepper, some garlic, butter, some mozzarella, some sourdough bread, pizza, some beef stew, and a touch of Parmesan cheese.
He died, but it was probably the happiest time of his life.
And finally, daylight savings time will begin this weekend. Why do they have to schedule a 1-hour jump in the middle of the night? Why can't they schedule it during a test?
Look on the bright side. Daylight saving is the perfect day to be 1 hour late to church. And now it's time for a word from our sponsor.
Welcome to a sneak peek of the new game show, Finish That Phrase. It's a low-budget game show where we give away a lot of money. Today we have 2 contestants. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Chad Chabaha from Dinosaur, Colorado.
I'm Constance Monstance from Atomic City, Idaho.
Great, let's get started. In this first round, questions are worth $1 million. Here's your first clue. Your guess is as good as... Chad?
Spaghetti.
Did you say spaghetti? No, that is wrong. We were looking for mine. Your guess is as good as mine. Let's move on to the next clue. Finish that phrase. A bird in the hand is...
A birthmark.
Did you say birthmark?
Well, I had this aunt, and she had this birthmark, and I'll be darned if it wasn't just a spitting image of a bird. When she was a kid, all the other kids used to call her Mrs. Pigeon Palm.
That's enough. Thank you. Your answer was wrong, and it's time to move on to the next round when questions are worth $5 million. Here's the next clue. We'll cross that bridge when we... Constance?
Fight!
Did you say fight?
Yeah, fight. See, I had this cousin, and she used to come over every day, and we would cross this bridge, and she would always say, we'll cross that bridge when we fight, because we always ended up in a fight, because she usually said something like, Constance, you're...
Thank you. We need to move on. No points awarded, and here is your next clue. Time flies when you're... Chad?
Dead.
Did you say dead?
I said dead. Time flies when you're dead. I know I'm right.
No, it's actually time flies when you're having fun.
Is that why time's not flying?
Nah, bro. Time flies when you're dead. Like I always say, chicken flies when you don't eat it.
My grandma used to say that. She always made the best chicken and biscuits. At Grandma's house, no chickens were flying because we were all eating it. She said the key to making the chickens taste good is she used to sing to them while she's plucking them. She said that all of that...
Can we kill her microphone? Yeah? Okay. Okay, well, none of your answers are correct. No money will be awarded, and we need to wrap this up. So I hope you tune in next time, and thank you for watching Finish That Phrase.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Welcome back. Today we have a special guest. The mouse who was living below Claire's cabinet.
Squeak!
Excuse me?
Squeak! It's a common greeting in my culture.
Well, squeak to you. Then, so, Miss Mouse, what brought you to our house?
Are you kidding? Have you been out in the Midwest in February? Ugh, it's freezing out there. It's colder than a snowman's air conditioning. I've been looking for months for a cozy home with lots of warm sweaters. Real estate is tough out there.
Can't you just dig a hole somewhere?
Nah, bro, that's no good. Look around. There are predators everywhere. I'm the perfect snack for all kinds of bloodthirsty creatures. Hawks, snakes, cats. That pretty much sums up the obituaries of all my 50 closest relatives. Frankly, I'm lucky to be alive.
Well, actually, we caught you and you're not alive anymore.
What did you say?
I said you're dead.
You caught me? I was so careful. My siblings called me the Phantom Ninja. How did you do it?
We put a bit of peanut butter on the mouse trap.
Peanut butter?
Yes,
Creamy or chunky?
creamy, I think.
Jif or Skippy or Peter Pan?
Yes.
Huh. Nope, not me. I'm a Peter Pan chunky mouse. You got the wrong mouse, dude. I gotta go. Squeak!
Well, that's all we have for this time. For Very Local News, I'm Claire.
And I'm Peter. Have a chunky night.
Bye!
Bye.
Excuse me. Oh, that was funny.
You said, excuse me. Excuse me.